We are in the heart of award season, and what better way to talk about it than with the glitz and glamour from the red carpet.
Party people just keep on rocking, rocking in fashion, in fashion, in fashion.
Hello, Metro, and welcome to FBI, Fashion Bureau of Investigation, Entertainment's brand new segment. My name is Annalisa Blanco, and I'm joined by Lara Griffith. And last but not least, the man of the hour, Mark Babish. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited about this. So let's get started. One of the biggest awards that happen in award season, one of the first, might I add, is the Golden Globes. And it was amazing. The stars pulled out all the outfits and all the stops. And let's start off with Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
She wore the color of the season, it seems like, emerald green, because a lot of people wore emerald green.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of really jewel tones this season are coming out and stuff.
And it looks good on this lady, so I'm really happy about that. She had a long sleeve dress, which was very interesting, but an open back, so it was still sexy and yet conservative. Go ahead, Mark.
See, with me, Angelina Jolie is just blah. She's had the same look, same hair, same lips for about 11 years.
This is true. She has had the same lips for about 11 years. That's a very good point, Mark. But I will say that I like that she wasn't trying to be too sexy, and she has gone through that phase before.
Oh, and morbid as well.
That's right, and morbid as well.
Phase.
All right, well, let's move on to our next one. Natalie Portman. She is the it girl of the season, being pregnant and starring in Black Swan and being nominated for that role.
And engaged.
And engaged. I couldn't forget that.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Mark, for a pregnant woman?
When I first saw it at the Golden Globes, I thought, what is she wearing? Because the whole flower on the chest, you have a leaf coming out of the stomach. It's not flattering.
I hate the flower. I hate it so. And we went through this a couple of years ago. People had like huge flowers on the dresses, huge bows and stuff, and they just do not look good. I hate them. I hate them.
I have to disagree. I thought she looked stunning. I thought it was a great way to show off her baby bump, but not be, I don't like it when they are too tight. It was a good.
See, though, her at the SAG Awards, though, was just absolutely beautiful. I love that dress.
I hate the SAG Awards dress. I feel like it had no shape and she looks like a bubble.
She was glowing. Like the white, she was glowing.
This is true. So let's move on to one of our favorite male actors, starring in Twilight and the whole series, Robert Pattinson. I loved this suit. I thought it was a great take on the classic tuxedo look. It was navy. I thought he looked great.
He does look good. I will say I'm not a fan of any of the Twilight or Robert Pattinson or anything, but he looks rather sexy, so.
That's right. What do you think, Mark?
See, I'm a fan of Robert Pattinson because of Harry Potter, gotta rock Cedric. But just classic look, great job. Nice to see a young Hollywood just take that classic tuxedo look.
And give it a fresh look.
Exactly.
I agree. Okay, one of the most shocking outfits, and she tends to do this at award shows, is January Jones. Not only was she wearing a cutout dress, but she looked shockingly thin. Laura, did you like this?
Oh my God, I thought she looked like, excuse me, but I thought she looked like she belonged on Colfax. Really, she did. I mean, it is totally inappropriate for the Golden Globes awards, even though the Grammys are a little bit, you can be a little more crazy. I think it's even much for the Grammys. This is
really
interesting.
Mark, what did you think about this dress, being a male panelist?
So, for every guy out there that was forced to watch the Golden Globes, this was his reward.
Forced?
Yes, forced. Some guys are whipped. Come on now, we all know that. So this was his reward. Granted, his reward came with a slap because his girlfriend probably slapped him for drooling.
Right.
But still, it's a little bit too revealing. Granted, she did give the guys a show, but at the end of the day, don't like it. Leaves a little too much less to the imagination.
I did think she looked very thin. I love the color. I heard it's a Versace gown, and I heard that she had them do it in red for her because it came in blue. But I think that she could have done something a little bit more glamorous and nicer, not too shocking for the Golden Globes. I mean, it is.
Her
the
hair's
Golden
nice, though. Her hair is really
Globes.
nice.
Lauren, that's nice. Okay, this one, I mean, I know she does this on purpose, but Helena Bonham Carter. Mismatched shoes, one green, one red, just like Christmas, might I add. And she wore a black, white, gray dress with sunglasses on. She looked like a joke.
And her hair looked like she just come from the set of playing Bellatrix Lestrange.
See, I see this dress and I automatically think the Addams Family. Dun-dun-dun.
Helena, I know you did this on purpose, so congratulations. You are one of the worst dressed celebrities at the Golden Globes.
I think that gets mine in a couple of years as well.
Yeah.
I think across Hollywood. Okay, let's move on to Glee's favorite star, Leah Michele. She had some interesting ruffles on her dress.
Yeah, and yeah, Leah Michele is a red carpet darling. She always does really well on the red carpet, and this dress wasn't bad. It just, there are so many ruffles, it looked like it was too big on her.
It looked like a trash bag that was gathered together.
Just a
in
bit,
different
yeah.
Areas.
See,
Mark.
coming from the guy's perspective, she's gorgeous, but you take one look at her and you know that she's so high maintenance that you just keep walking right by.
This, and might I add to this, this swallowed her up as well. She has a very
yeah.
great figure,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this just made her look older and maybe even bigger.
Now, at the SAG Awards, her dress was awesome.
It was awesome, yeah. And we will get to the SAG Awards, so stay tuned. Scarlett Johansson, very sexy. I know everyone thinks she looks great, usually, but what did you think about this dress?
I actually really loved Scarlett Johansson's dress. I just thought the sleeves were a little too long.
I agree. I thought the sleeves were a little too long. This was a very conservative dress for her. She usually doesn't wear long sleeves. Mark, what do you think about long sleeve gowns?
See, I didn't like this dress. She has such a great natural skin component that the whole vibrant reds and blues just pop out. With this dress, it kind of just blended in with
You're
her
right,
great
it was a very
skin.
nude,
Yeah.
bland color. Anne Hathaway. She is what every Hollywood movie director is going after.
Oh, yeah.
And she also wore a long sleeve dress, but this one was more of a trendy gold. It had a lot of beading. Was that what it was? Throughout the dress? I believe
think so, yeah.
What did you think about this one, Lauren?
This is definitely one of my best dress
Really?
nominees. I loved Anne Hathaway's dress. She looked awesome.
It did show off her great physique. Mark, did you like this long sleeve dress opposed to Scarlett Johansson?
She is gorgeous.
Right.
But this just looked like she was a very shiny penny. Like,
It was
I
a
didn't
penny
like
color, I might
it. I
add.
didn't like it. Like the whole coppers and metallics. I'm not a big copper and metallic fan. And this dress, I just didn't like it.
You just didn't like it, yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to Julianne Moore. What a sweetheart. She always does great on 30 Rock. This color could have worked with her,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I think the dress, it was just a hot mess.
I disagree with you.
mean,
I hate the color. I hate the color so much. It is way too bright. And the sleeve, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened
like you
with
could
the
do one
sleeve.
sleeve, but this was a little extreme.
But see
Won't
the
you agree?
the bubblegum pink color, agree with you, kind of over the top. You take off that sleeve and make it just kind of a sleeveless dress. I think it's I think it's a better dress, well designed without that sleeve.
I agree. If she didn't have the sleeve, it would have looked great on her. Now to another guy, Mr. Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr. I mean, we love him. It was kind of like he put himself together, but then he didn't go all the way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the glasses make him look a little bit like a tool, but I love him. He's hot. And I think he and Mark are matching.
Oh, are you guys?
I saw the style we were doing the previews. He is so. Dude, who doesn't want to be Iron Man? Come on now. He's Iron Man.
He is Iron Man.
Yeah.
He could have fixed his hair a little bit. It was
Yeah.
kind of.
It was
But
like
he's
Iron Man
so-
mixed with Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly.
bit, yeah.
That's a great way of putting it, Mark. That's exactly what it was.
Oh, yeah, it's still sexy.
And one of our other favorites, she was the star of Easy A. She also did quite the transformation for the Golden Globes. Not only did she get dressed up, but she colored her hair blonde and got a tan. What do you think about this look?
Well, I know she colored her
And
hair
the
for a movie role and stuff, so that's why. But she looks gorgeous. I think the blonde with her skin tone and the peach, it's a little one tone, but other than that, I think she looks really pretty.
I really loved it. I think she looks great as a blonde. And Mark, what did you think? I mean, it was a huge transformation.
Absolutely gorgeous. I had to go back on my DVR a couple times. I was going, wait, who was Easy A? What?
You didn't even recognize her.
I could not recognize her.
I
Just
agree.
absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite of the evening.
I agree, and it was very minimal, but it still looked classic and it still looked great on the red carpet. Well, the Golden Globes were such a great award show, but when we come back, we'll take you to the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Well, you'll be shocked by which TV celebrity had the most plunging neckline. Mark, I have a feeling this will be your favorite outfit. Hey there, Metro. I'm Annalisa Blanco, your inside source to everything in Hollywood.
Hollywood infected, your brain, you want a kiss and